a land where economic history reads like a suspense novel, the Netherlands. You might think of tulips and windmills, but there's so much more beneath the surface of this small but mighty nation. The Dutch didn't just stumble into modern economics, they practically wrote the first chapters. Picture this. Centuries ago, they were already mastering international trade, setting up corporations, and yes, even pioneering financial markets. But it wasn't all smooth sailing. They've seen boom and bust cycles so wild, it makes today's stock market swings look like a mild roller coaster ride. Fast forward to now, and the Netherlands isn't just keeping up, it's leading the pack in productivity. Think of it as the productivity champ of Europe, rubbing shoulders with economic heavyweights like the USA. But here's the kicker. They've managed to achieve this while still prioritizing quality of life. Imagine a country where part-time work isn't just common, it's the norm. Thanks to a culture that values a well-rounded life over workaholic tendencies, the Dutch have nailed the art of balancing output with happiness. And let's talk resources. The Netherlands sits on a gold mine of natural gas, enough to make any economy drool. But here's where it gets interesting. They've chosen to leave a significant chunk of it untapped. Why? Environmental concerns and a little thing called Dutch disease, where reliance on one industry can backfire spectacularly. Speaking of which, their history reads like a cautionary tale for other economies. They've learned the hard way not to put all their eggs in one economic basket. It's a lesson in diversification that many could stand to learn from. So, how did they pull it off? It's a mix of foresight, adaptability, and a knack for balancing risk and reward. The Dutch aren't just thinking about tomorrow, they're paving the way for it, all while ensuring today is pretty darn good. In a world where economic success often comes at the expense of well-being, the Netherlands stands out as a beacon of how things can be done differently. It's not just about GDP numbers here, it's about human development indices that soar and a society that values progress without leaving anyone behind. So, why does the Netherlands do things so differently from other wealthy nations? And should their model be a blueprint for others to follow? The Dutch approach is a tale of pragmatism and foresight. They've long understood that economic success isn't just about raw output. It's about quality of life and sustainability. Unlike some economies fixated on relentless growth, the Netherlands prioritizes balance. They've mastered the art of fostering a productive workforce while ensuring people have time to enjoy life, a model where part-time work isn't a compromise but a choice. And should other major economies follow suit? Well, the Dutch model offers a compelling case. It's a testament to how a strong financial sector can fuel growth without sacrificing stability. Amsterdam's historic stock exchange isn't just a relic, it's a testament to their commitment to long-term investment and economic resilience. So, should we put the Netherlands on the Economics Explained leaderboard? Absolutely. Their blend of economic prowess, societal balance, and historical resilience makes them a standout example in today's global landscape. Whether it's their commitment to sustainable growth or their innovative financial strategies, the Dutch model offers lessons that transcend borders. In a world where economic paradigms are constantly evolving, the Netherlands stands as a testament to what's possible when innovation meets prudence. So, whether you're an investor looking for opportunities or simply curious about the forces shaping our economies, keep an eye on the Dutch. They're rewriting the rulebook, one tulip at a time. At its peak, the Dutch merchant fleet was a behemoth, dominating European shipping with a capacity that rivaled half of the continent's total. The Dutch East India Company in particular stands as a pioneer of multinational enterprise, but let's put things in perspective. Claims of its astronomical value, like a $7 trillion market cap in today's terms, are often exaggerated. To contextualize, that would be like Apple today having a market cap of $700 trillion. Unthinkable. The wealth of the 17th century was a drop in the ocean compared to today's global economy. Adjusting historical figures to modern standards is fraught with challenges, and other companies of the time, like the Mississippi Company, had higher market valuations, albeit under dubious circumstances. But beyond the history lesson, these early Dutch ventures laid the groundwork for modern economic strategies. Despite setbacks, including French occupation and the loss of Belgium, the Netherlands adapted. By the 19th century, they embraced industrialization and leveraged a business-friendly environment to regain footing. Fast forward to the aftermath of World War II, and another twist: the discovery of vast natural gas reserves. It seemed like a windfall, a boon for an energy-hungry Europe. However, this discovery wasn't without its downsides. Enter Dutch disease, a term coined when a sudden resource boom disrupts a nation's economy, leading to over-reliance and neglect of other sectors. The Netherlands faced a dilemma: how to harness newfound wealth without succumbing to economic imbalance. Their solution? Strategic investment in infrastructure and technology, ensuring that prosperity was shared across society. It's a lesson in managing abundance responsibly, a balancing act between short-term gains and long-term sustainability. Dutch disease, a phenomenon where a sudden resource boom can disrupt an economy, is a cautionary tale. Yet, the Netherlands managed it better than most, leveraging their existing wealth to mitigate its impacts. They taxed short-term gains from natural resources to fund long-term investments in diverse industries, a strategy that's harder to implement in poorer countries where immediate gains could drastically improve quality of life. Today, the Netherlands shines as an economic powerhouse, driven by a diverse range of high-value industries. Its allure for global businesses is undeniable, offering a business-friendly environment coupled with a robust legal system and a multilingual workforce. This combination has made it a strategic hub for international operations within the European Union. But what truly sets the Netherlands apart isn't just its economic prowess. It's their unique blend of business acumen and egalitarian values. Part-time work isn't a compromise here. It's a choice supported by legislation that promotes work-life balance without penalizing career progression. This approach has elevated labour force participation rates, even surpassing the workaholic culture of the USA, all while maintaining a generous social safety net. Moreover, the Netherlands proves that economic success doesn't require overworking its people. Instead, it champions a balanced approach that values both productivity and well-being, a luxury few economies afford. Now, while the Dutch model may not be easily replicated elsewhere due to unique historical advantages and infrastructure, it offers valuable insights. It shows how strategic investments, prudent economic policies, and a supportive regulatory framework can foster long-term prosperity. The Netherlands may be small in land mass and population, but with a GDP of over $1.1 trillion, it's the 17th largest economy globally. Given its size and output, the Dutch economy scores an impressive 8 out of 10. However, growth has been lackluster. Despite resilience, the country struggled through the Eurozone crisis and subsequent slowdowns. Recent trends are positive, but with sluggish growth averaging around 1% annually over the past decade, it scores a 3 out of 10 in this category. The Netherlands has successfully diversified beyond natural resources to tourism, finance, trade, and high-yield agriculture. This resilience earns it an 8 out of 10, noting its smaller footprint in global corporate giants. With an average score of 7.6 out of 10, the Netherlands secures a strong position on the Economics Explained leaderboard. Its blend of productivity, stability, and strategic industry focus showcases a model that balances tradition with innovation. Thanks for watching. Please like the video, press the subscribe button, and also drop your thoughts in the comment section.